of a dynasty that lasted 20 some years up there in New England, which is going to be hard to achieve ever again in any sport. Why do you think it took place? You think it's just strictly, and from the way it sounds like you're going to answer this is, well, great teammates and everything like that. But whenever they talk about the Patriot way, that is normally the reason that is given, is like the Patriot way, the Patriot way, the Patriot way. And then people say, well, is that Tom or is that Bill? What do you think about that? Well, that will
I think that sounds like, I've never used that term in my entire life. I think when people say it, I'm always like, what's the Patriot way? It sounds like the title of a book. I think what we tried to do was we tried to do things the right way. I think we tried to practice the right way and prepare the right way. What happened on game day was ultimately a reflection of what we practiced. And I thought we had great leadership from our coaches, and it filtered down to the guys who really drove the culture. We had so many guys that I played with over the course of a lot of years that, really understood that, okay, I'm going to care about my teammates and I'm going to care about helping the team win. And whatever personal agenda you had, individual success and individual awards, I don't want to make those insignificant, but they weren't as significant as what we were trying to accomplish as a team. And I think being a real selfless player and understanding that if the ball didn't come your way as a receiver and it went somewhere else, that was a great thing for the team, as opposed to a lot of times, if it doesn't go to you or if you don't make the tackle, you get frustrated that you don't feel like you're a part of it. To me, it was always, when we'd score touchdowns, we'd celebrate with the O-line, because without them, we didn't have anything. I didn't have time to throw the ball. We didn't have holes that we could open up in the O-line for our backs to get through. We didn't have, when we had tight end like Gronk at the point of attack, early in my career, Dan Graham, one of the great blockers that I've ever seen, we could run to the tight end, and that tight end now could release up the seam and throw the ball for a big gain on third down. You can get to big targets in the red area. But again, it was all teamwork. It was the running backs blocking and pass protection so that the receivers could catch the ball. And then it was receivers blocking in the run game so we could spring our backs for long runs. Those were the things that I thought we celebrated a lot as a team that maybe aren't glorified on television, but those are the things I'd like to point out when I'm on Fox next year. It's that this is the ultimate team sport. We're playing chess out there. We're not thinking about necessarily where the ball is. I'm looking for things that are creating these opportunities for everybody to make plays, whether it's offense, defense, or in the kicking game.